You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Troy Ave.
Yo, boy, chill in the building. What's up, y'all?
What's up, sir? What's going on?
I'm blessed. God is great and the paper straight.
Your last interview here was explosive, but
Yeah.
I think you weren't happy with what happened afterward.
So
let's get into that right away.
it's not that I wasn't happy with it at all. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, it all come with the territory. Like, I always take lemons and make lemonade. I've been doing that damn near my whole life. So I definitely wasn't happy with it. It was good because it showed me a lot. And then, they say you got to go through some shit to get to some shit. Sometimes certain moves that you make expose certain people.
Well, they were mad. I think they said that you were mad because out of the whole interview, the only thing that people got was when you saying the new Pac.
Well, I'll read your quote from Instagram, your
Yeah.
exact quote, what you said, because you listed a few things that you were saying were hashtag fake news. And one of the things was you said, remember when they took a 1-hour interview where I was talking real-ish to y'all, and to hide my message, they twisted my words and said I'm saying I'm Tupac, so I made hashtag new Pac and another 250,000.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it. I've been going through it. I expected it. You know what I'm saying? I know it wasn't y'all per se who did it, who put the quote up. You know what I'm saying? So I've been expecting that. It's like, I'm used to coming from behind the 8 ball. I'm used to people trying to tear Troy Ave down. Not to speak in the third person like that, but that happens when, I represent a lot of things that people don't want to be represented in the game. You know what I'm saying? So even just initially when me coming in the game, when I started, I'm independent. I'm coming out of Brooklyn. I'm talking my fly talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no big homies. I don't have no cosigns. I'm not kissing no ass. I'm working hard. Everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm praising God. Like, I'm doing everything that ain't really done. So I'm talking about not being a junkie or a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? And then the I don't want to say the powers that be, how people say, but like I'm going against the machine, not purposely. It was by circumstance. Like, that's what I had to do. If ain't nobody put me on, I put myself on. So, it's like that's where you see articles come out of nowhere, like a Drew Miller article from Complex just tearing me down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm masculine. I'm not coming, like a feminine man, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not what they was trying to promote. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, let's tear Troy Ave down. And really, by tearing me down, you tear out the dreams of people coming from the streets who don't know nobody where they want to get to that could put them on, who want to become, I'm self-made, I'm going to do it myself. So let's tear him down. That's like beating a slave in front of all the other slaves. Let them know, this is what's up.
I'm not familiar with the specific article. What do you mean by tearing you down?
Like, just saying, like, Troy Ave is the equivalent of rap George Bush, a bunch of stuff. It was just a bunch of slander that came out of nowhere, and it was crazy because I did an article with them before, and it was pretty good. Like, he drove around the neighborhood with me, got food, like, we just kicked it, and then out of nowhere it just went left. Like, it just popped up one day, a crazy article, and then it was like for everybody who felt like that they got behind him was championing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's where, like. Look, even from that article and then things that you see that the average person on a blog wouldn't put, or the average Instagram or Twitter wouldn't put up, like, how another example trying to tear me down when my record sales came out.
Right, they said you did, what, 6,000 or something?
Yeah, like under 5,000.
Mm-hmm.
But, so the average person ain't looking and say, hey, what this record sales did? Let me go pull up the sound scan. I didn't even pull up the sound scan. So when the sound scan come out, they say, oh, he sold only 5,000. That's an L, but what they didn't tell you is that I sold 5,000 in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? They made it look like it was a whole week. In reality, I sold 10,000 that week. In reality, I'm independent. In reality, I made that album for $5,000, made $100,000 off of it. That's a $95,000 profit. How is that an L? Where's that an L? But when you push that agenda forward, like, all right, Troy Ave still making moves. He got all these features on his album, mixtape, whatever you want to call it. Let's tear him down, because the more he gets ahead, the more like the real get ahead, the more that the fake get exposed.
Why do you think people hate Troy Ave, and do you think people hate Troy Ave?
I want to say, I don't think that people hate Troy Ave, because if you can see, like, if you just look on social media, you'll see more support if you take the time to look. Like not the person who might write the article. They might be the actual person that gets seen, but all under their comments, it'll be people that support Troy Ave. You know what I'm saying? So I think I really think like listen, not why do they hate Jesus? You know what I'm saying? I'm not comparing myself to God or anything.
That's gonna be the headline now.
Yeah, you know they gonna put Troy Ave compare himself to Jesus.
Right.
Why they hated Jesus? You know what I'm saying? He was doing something different, and sometimes when you bring something different, like look, New York was a dead town. I came through, like listen, man. Everybody want to sound like somewhere else. I'm gonna sound like New York. I'm gonna be like New York, and I'm gonna rep myself while respecting all the other places. You know what I'm saying? And I think I don't know. I can't say people hate me. I think certain people hate me because they're pushing an agenda.
I think people hate you. I think a lot of publications, and I think a lot of artists
See,
hate
publications.
you.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I do, and I think sometimes with publications and I mean, you came up a little different. I mean, I understand why people would hate you. You came up as a cocky rapper that didn't give a F, and you did things that rappers did that sold millions of records, and you were cocky, and then with the new class of people, you called them weirdos.
Well, they put me into that.
So I get it and I understand. But now, do you care to win the people back, or is it just like, no, I'm still the same Troy Ave. I'm gonna do what I was doing before.
I'm gonna be honest with you as always. I don't think it's about winning. If you're saying winning those publications, like we gotta be specific.
All
when
of
we
the
say
above,
stuff.
your fans, your publications, and everything.
I think like as far as my fans grew since I came out of jail. Since every album that I put, you can see I get more and more sales. I get more and more streams. I might not be that visible in New York because I was banned from doing anything here. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't perform no spots, nothing at all. I might be performing next week, you know what I'm saying, for the first time in damn near 2 years, yeah.
Where at?
So I ain't gonna plug it, you know, but it's gonna be in New York. You know, you'll see it on my Instagram. But as far as winning them back, I'm gaining momentum and I'm doing it being me. And I feel comfortable. I could look in the mirror and be like, all right, you're you know what I'm saying? You don't have I'm not into, like I always say, dick riding ain't no form of transportation. You feel me?
Right.
And I coined that phrase. You feel me? So and you see people saying now, oh, I wouldn't feel comfortable with myself if I was out here trying to hang out at different events and different parties and just going to network, because at the end of the day, you don't have to, it's good to network depending on what you want to do. But I believe in hard work, dedication, faith in God. Like I'm gonna put myself on. I don't gotta call a bunch of people, hey, and be fake friends with them. You know what? Let me just get out here and pound the pavement. Let me put my own work out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the song Too Legit to Quit now, because that had people in a tizzy online.
Big song off that White Christmas 5, WC5 mixtape.
Because it turned into a whole conversation about snitching, because clearly you're being watched right now carefully by the feds and everybody.
I don't put the feds on me, man. I hope not. Don't put the feds on me.
Well, in Too Legit to Quit, the line that people are talking about, I would say in that song is...
It's a lot in that song, though, because I would think...
There's a lot in that song.
There's a lot in that song. Not even just one line, but like, in particular, the snitching part is one particular line in the song, but it's also like putting music out. I know sometimes they use your lyrics against you.
Like you said, I'm only loyal to my fam, middle finger to the stand. It's either me or you. And people implied or took that as you were going to get on the stand and snitch, or as they call snitch.
Some people say this song is snitching.
I mean, if you talking about your life and everything you go through, if you talking about, like I've been doing that, at what point is it snitching? If you talking about yourself, you talking about your real life. I've been talking about the same things over and over, because this is more publicized. Now that you want to say that's something, the main people that say, like, I'm good because I sparked the debate. You know what I'm saying? And with the debate that I sparked, you can see that 8 out of 10 people would be like, you know what I'm saying? Not talking about my case, but just in general, 8 out of 10 people would be like, man, well, I'm not going to jail for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as all of that, not for somebody else. If I believe that if it's you and a friend and y'all have an agreement as a man, yo, let's go ahead, rob this bank, which you shouldn't be doing. But if you do it, then one of y'all get caught, then you don't tell on your man, that's your people's. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody come in his room right now, I'm gonna get your opinion on it. If y'all come to work, do your job, somebody come in his room, they shoot Charlamagne in the face, shoot Envy, you run out, Envy fights, he get the gun, then they say, hey, Envy, you gonna go to jail because you killed Charlamagne and it's your gun. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna say nothing, or are you gonna tell your side
Oh
story?
no,
Like, how you gonna?
I'm definitely gonna tell. But see, the difference is, I'm not a street person. I don't believe in the street rules. I'm not that type of person anymore. And
what was your key word? You just say you're not that type of person anymore.
Correct.
And with the street thing, here go the thing about the streets. What everybody need to understand: the streets is a myth. It's not real. It's not in real life. Nowhere in the real world does the streets count. Like, people have street cred through the roof. Their credit score 500. What the streets is, what people in the streets put those type of rules and stuff in place, whoever they are, to manipulate, and the manipulation stagnates people as a growth, and you stay in the ignorant mind frame, not getting on topic, but you just say you're not that type of person anymore. So, as far as like just for even like how Charlamagne would say, yo, Troy Ave is a street artist or whatever kind of artist he is.
A gangster rapper.
Yeah, a gangster rapper.
Right.
I make records like your style, records like Doodoo. I make a gospel record.
Well, I've
about
never
God.
considered you a gangster
You
rapper.
can't, but what they try to do to push the agenda is put you in a box and keep you in a box. So like I said, with the streets being a myth and a legend, they try to say, hey, yeah, we're gonna shame you. It's embarrassing if you do this, that, or the third. But so okay, street guys, you telling me this is embarrassing, but living at home with your mama is not embarrassing? You telling me that being when the rapper comes into town that you might know, pushing and shoving with 50 other men to get in the club next to him for free is not embarrassing?
Right, it is.
You telling me your kids walking around nappy head not being taken care of is not embarrassing?
But there's a difference. Like, if me and you we take it out of everything that's going on with you. Let's take it, just me and you have beef, right? We don't like each other. We see each other. We get into a fight. I pull out my gun and shoot you, right? Police pick you up and you say, you know what? DJ Envy shot me. That's snitching.
Right.
Because we both street, we both taking it to the street, and that's the situation.
But that's not my situation.
I'm not saying that's the situation, but
okay.
So now in your situation, I don't know what happened.
Right.
But in that situation, the thing people will know is Troy Ave going to take the stand against tax?
Right. So the thing that everybody, now for the record, they said I was telling when I came home from jail. Oh, he got a bail. He got to be telling. They said I was telling when somebody else got locked up. They gonna keep on talking and keep on talking. What I'm gonna do? Like, I don't care what people say. What people just talk about. I don't care. That's ignorant shit to care. Give a fuck. Mm-hmm. So as far as I can't talk about the whole taking a stand, just know I didn't. I never have anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as all that, I'm like really bonded where I can't talk shit about a case that's going on, like really, literally. Like,
right,
I spoke to my lawyer yesterday. He said you cannot say anything about anything. And
but in the song, you implied that it's all about your fam. You had a picture, you had a picture of you and your kids,
right?
And it's saying basically,
to my fam.
It's me versus
from this thing, yeah.
It's me versus them. So that implies that you haven't taken a stand, but you would if you had to. Because it's
implying you saying it's something that somebody implied, but now that's where the debate sparks amongst the world, amongst everybody. You gotta be like, well, you know what would I do? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta take into account everything else. Well, the fact of the matter is, in pressure situations, Troy Ave performs. Everybody runs, ducks for cover, all types of Troy Ave performs. And then you have to really get the details of the story, which I can't expose on here, to be like, yo, to make your opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though. You got to get the details of the story to make your opinion. And that's not what's coming out for legal reasons or whatever. But you got to look into account, like, are you going to fight behind your back? Like, at what point does everything shift? If you sitting there, you chilling, you sitting in jail, nothing happening, you sitting in jail, cool. You waiting for, streets do, I guess, streets, I don't know what the streets did, whatever. And then, when the roles are reversed, people are, they saying like Troy Ave is the bad guy immediately.
Well,
so you're saying that somebody said you're the bad guy.
Well,
no, I'm saying as documented on record. I'm not saying anything that's new or anything. Okay, I'm not saying anything in my opinion. I'm saying things that are facts. That are facts. I'm only
it was
talking
allegedly
facts
documented that Tax Stone's lawyer said Tax didn't do anything. Troy Ave's the bad guy. Allegedly, that's what I seen in the document that was online.
I think it was a little bit more than that, and it was a lot more than that.
But what was said? Because I don't have the document.
I don't know. I can't talk about. All I can do is just give people, yo, hey, y'all can go look at all the facts. It's an open book. I go look at the facts, see what everything says.
So, but
trying to implicate me in all kind of crimes and stuff.
Because of that, is that the reason where you saying, if I have to, I will? In your song?
That's not why I'm saying that in the song. I mean, that's all of that is part of it. Is like you fight with your hands behind your back, handicap. But more importantly, is that like I'm not ignorant no more, dog. I used to be ignorant, and that's because I didn't know no better. Like, you can't have hood mentality and hood rules, and then things that you trying to do ain't got to do with the hood. Mm-hmm. Look at the watches we wear. Look at the clothes we wear. Nobody in the hood don't make these watches, but these are things we hope to acquire. Mm-hmm. Nobody in the hood don't make Versace, but these are things that we look to acquire. So if everything you're doing, it got a hood mentality, but you looking to acquire things outside the hood, you putting yourself at a handicap. And the people pushing that agenda is dead wrong for that. It's dead wrong. They tell street cred, but the same person with the street cred got to be humble when they gonna look for a job. Man, I got to work construction now because, times is hard and they got to kiss a boss ass or something. Well, your street cred then.
So you're saying the whole culture of what street cred is?
Hey, I got street cred. Can y'all bail me out? What? Who?
So you're saying our whole culture basically has to change as far as what we consider to be, you got to be this certain way because of your street cred, because street cred isn't really doing anything for you in real life.
I'm saying, and I know they probably going to say Troy Ave is different, whatever. I don't care. They're going to push the agenda how they push the agenda, but I'm talking to the real ones. The mind frame is no excuse. It's an excuse for ignorance, but every man is accountable for what he does. So now even in my music, the Too Legit to Quit been out since Christmas. People just now picking up on it because of the video. Even in my music, I'm talking righteousness, not being holier than thou, but being as righteous as possible. Be a man. Take care of your kids. You don't got to be out here lying and cheating and sneaking on women. Be real with them, y'all. I got plenty. You be real. Like, I'm promoting realism, man, and I'm saying that they poison our culture, and it's like a Willie Lynch mentality. They put that poison in there, so now we stuck with those rules, and it really stagnates us. It stagnates us from getting anywhere.
Your mentality has changed based on what you've been through, because maybe previously you might have
That's
thought.
A fact. My mentality started changing when I was sitting in jail, and then I seen people that was street holding it down, how they reacted, how they performed, how they didn't put on in the street way how I would have. You know what I'm saying? And like to even say this with our culture being poisoned, it's us. We the only hip hop. We the only people that have to deal with this type of stuff. So when I sold the low amount of records, according to them, they put that out there. You've seen it everywhere. They picked that up more than they picked up the actual album. Cool. Now, you see how I got into the Joey Badass situation. You know what I'm saying? What he did, I'm not mad at him or anything. He's accountable for what he said, but he's a victim of the circumstance, just like how I'm a victim of the circumstance. Because he then takes a shot out of nowhere and say, it's such and such sold more records than Troy Ave. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? We're both independent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, if anything, champion. Yeah, that's right. To bring us up. Yeah, that's right. Do that. But they play us. People always say but they playing us against each other, and that's divide and conquer. So now when I come back and then I say, and for the record, I was ignorant at the time. I didn't have to say steez and suicide and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it and I was standing firm. Like, I was ignorant. I didn't know anything about, it might be mental illness and people might be going through things. You know what I'm saying? And my condolences to the family.
So you regret that?
Not that I regret it. I don't regret anything because it got me where I am today. But what I'm saying is that I could have approached things a different way.
Because I heard a lot of people that also have family members that were dealing with the same thing, and his family members.
Yeah, mad people.
You could regret something. I mean, because there's a million and one things that I did that was wrong that I regret that.
In retrospect, you're
that might be a part of that.
It still makes me the man I am today, but I regret doing it.
That might be a part of me. That might be a part of me growing up and not being ignorant anymore. But I said that to say that I didn't have to say what I said. But to me, I was going what I seen, what I knew, which is like what you was taught: street credibility. Pot go after big go after pot. 50 go at the road, like you going. There's nothing off limits. The Locks was talking about 50 Cent mother, dead mother. So I'm going, all right, somebody dish you go ferocious. Adam, it ain't no limits. Now, knowing what I know now, people have mental illness. Sometimes suicide ain't just for them. This is what I'm taught in the Bible. The same way as you're taught certain things in the street.
Right.
If somebody punch you in the face and you don't do nothing, that's embarrassing. You better go kill them. Mm-hmm. And that shit is poisoning the community, dog. Not trying to be like a community activist, but I'm on a whole nother type of time right now, like a whole nother mind frame. I've been saying it in my music for months, and it happened because of what I've been through, the things I've been through. That's what got me here at this point.
Now, Charlamagne gave you Donkey a Day for this song and said you were snitching. Now,
I mean, we know why that happened because, again, see, I'm not even mad at Charlamagne. Maybe like the old me, I'd be mad and have all type of aggression, but really, I'm disappointed in him because I thought he was at first he started as a supporter, but like they say, every smile ain't a smile. Mm-hmm. And then I'm disappointed that he was weak-minded. Only weak-minded people allow somebody else to come when you have one opinion of a person and they don't do anything to change that opinion. Only weak-minded people let other people get in their ear. Good thing about that always happens. Anybody that go against me, they fall to misfortune. Always, because I'm a miracle. I'm a soldier of God. I'm here for a reason. You can look at all the people that went against me. They fought something bad happened to them. Not saying I'm gonna do something bad, but they fall to misfortune for going against.
Now Hovein's doing pretty good.
Is he?
Yeah, I see him.
That's something you just throwing out there.
No, I'm saying I know you guys. I like Hovain.
Hovain used to be Troy Ave's manager.
Right,
For people
he used
that don't
to be
know,
your
right?
manager.
Is he? Tell me what he's doing that's good because I'm only dealing in facts. You know what I'm saying? I know it's your job. You got a good relationship. So
right.
I'm just saying things based on the fact.
I mean, I really know Hovain because of you.
Right.
And I
exactly.
I honestly, just as an outsider looking in, I always thought he did a good job.
So now when you say, see, we talking about other stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm saying what I said was like just for the facts, like when MB said, the public, not the public, mm-hmm. the media outlets or whatever don't like you. I didn't say not the people. The people like me, majority of people. Now we said Hovain's doing pretty good. How? What is he doing? What is he? Every time you see Troy Ave, you see progression. Whether my hair get longer, my diamonds get bigger, I'm driving new foreign, shoot up the foreign, I go buy another one. I just bought a house. 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. I just bought a new house. But
you both can be doing well, even if you're not working together anymore, because you guys came up together and been through a lot together.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, I said for the record, and anybody could go look at this. Anybody go against Troy Ave, because I'm so pure in my heart. I don't do anything malicious to people. Oh, I react. If somebody do something to me, I do something back. But I don't set out to do harm to people or anything. So anybody that go against me, they always fall in misfortune.
No, because I heard something today, and this is why I say everything is allegedly, because you never know. Somebody told me today.
Please get back to when she said somebody doing good.
Somebody said I was coaching Troy Ave on his case, and I was sitting there laughing. I said, when I speak to Troy Ave, we talk about chandeliers. Yeah. We talk about
pools.
That's
weird. Why are y'all?
No, because he was like, you need this chandelier in the crib.
And look, we talking about growth. We were just talking about not no ignorant shit.
And I never talked to him about his case. He talked to me about, but like I said, I always say you good, but I never have, and I never will, because that's not my thing. But
so somebody said you're coaching Troy Ave?
Yeah, I was coaching Troy Ave. I died laughing.
Envy, that's what I was gonna say. People just say things, and I don't have nobody from the hood with the street cred that I could call about chandeliers. Hey, what's a good chandelier to put in my grand entrance, my foyer, whatever? Like you had a handicap when you just be thinking one way. It doesn't make no sense. People say anything, they pull whatever out the sky. Now Envy's coaching me on my case. How? Now, but back to, I want to deal with the facts only because things get cloudy. I said, anybody go against me, they fall in misfortune. You said, well, Hovain's doing pretty good. If you look at it, how? You can't just say, yeah, he's doing pretty good. How? What progression? Life is all about progression. What's the progression?
Right. I think he's still doing management, and I mean,
I
saw the other.
So it's a little holes in the story.
And he has his podcast. I know I've seen him posting that. I'm supposed to go do the podcast at some point.
Oh yeah, that's a consistent thing. Or that's doing good. You got to progress in life, man. That's doing good.
I also think, Troy, everything with progression, right?
Yeah.
I used to be like you, where if somebody crossed
Envy doing good, he's still living in Queens.
Envy holds a lot of grudges.
I used to hold a lot.
I know he had a grudge. He had a grudge against me.
I was like you.
Out like
I was
man.
like you times 30 though.
He had a grudge like you.
No, you had a grudge against me too.
No, I was like 2 times 30. Like, you understand?
I'm bad. I'm
like,
growing. I'm learning.
Problem, I would buy
bad.
your house and demolish it. Like that type of grudge. Like on some serious shit. Like
it's a rich person's
wrong with
grudge.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it was.
And that, and look, you see what he's saying? Look, that's growth. That's what people don't realize.
But I grew, but you see it. But when I grew, I started getting more blessings. You know what I mean? Like everybody who crossed me and says slide stuff and stuff like that, I see it.
You see how you just thought about different ways to handle stuff?
But now that I just let it go, I get more blessings. I don't have to worry. My energy is not focused on everybody who says
exactly,
shit.
and that's what I'm on. I don't wake up thinking about anybody or saying anything about anybody. Anybody that I say something about is a reaction. Oh, somebody asks me a question, I answer it. But I don't look in and see what's going on with anybody. I don't even follow nobody on Instagram because I don't want to be clouded with a bunch of BS going. I don't want all people do. Like I'm not gonna say a bunch of niggas. All niggas do all day. I say in my music, but not just when I'm talking. I'm gonna try not to, but. All people do, look at this, laugh at Instagram, dumb shit. And how much money did that make you? You still in the same position. But what you said about growth, now you saying you'll buy somebody's house and demolish it. Before, if somebody did you wrong, you might be like, man, I want to kill this person. I want to do violence and do harm to them. And then where that's gonna land you?
I've been there too.
Hey, but I say where that's gonna land you.
But you're right.
It's about growth.
It took me to grow. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's what I'm doing. And it's like backlash against me. Growing. It's like if I was overweight and now I'm losing weight, is it gonna be back? Oh man, nah, you gotta stay fat, man. You stay eating. Like it don't make no sense. Out here, like growth. I'm growing. I used to be ignorant on the block, didn't know no better. Like, just with the big homies, you 15 and you got guys that's 20, they the bail, and they might see a gay man coming through. Hey, you call it faggot or. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't know no better. So you might be, yeah, faggot. But then that's ignorant, dog. Because I got an aunt that's gay. You know what I'm saying? An uncle. But look, you saying faggot, but then I'm watching the Gianni Versace thing, he's gay, but I'm wearing his clothes. Mm-hmm. So it's an ignorant mind way of thinking, and we got to get out of that. And it's take more than one of the civil rights activists to be like, it got to be somebody that people respect, like, yo, Choad really made it out the hood and he changed. I used to think it was cool to drink Hennessy on the corner and hold the weed down when the cops come. Now I could do that in my backyard. Now I could fly to St. Thomas and do that.
Now if you do take the stand, right? What's the difference between if you would have had to take the stance and snitching, or is there a difference?
Well, for me to talk about that, I have to talk to my about the case, like really.
But you're saying snitching is if you do something with somebody together and get caught and you tell on your friend.
You see. Is unclear on who made these rules. More than likely, I only know 2 real successful guys that came out the street. I only know 2 because they don't say everybody snitch. They say 50 got paperwork. They always say something. But I don't know what the difference. How to tell you what the difference is without getting to my case. It's situational. It's like I say, you got to look at it and say, well, if this and this happened, then what would you do? It's not it's not black and white. It's a bunch of gray areas.
Was your lawyer mad about the mixtape? Like, why are you putting that out right now in the middle of all this?
Yeah, I mean, more so like the video stuff.
The 2
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, but kind of, but like,
did you run it by him first at least? Like, hey,
I don't know. That's lawyer stuff. Like, pretty much what it is I've been talking about a lot of things on my music, and I talk about my life. I can't talk about nobody else's life.
Right.
I can't be nobody else. I can't make up stuff and say a bunch of stuff. So if an artist talk about his life, you want him to be real or you want him to be fake?
So, as your lawyer, I probably would advise, like, let's wait till we beat this case before you go ahead and put that out.
Well, I wasn't. See, that's the thing. With me, the truth is the truth. My truth been my truth. So I'm not gonna say any. You ain't gonna hear no surprises in my music. Oh, wait, it's a new clue. The truth is the truth. The people told the truth. When I was sitting in the hospital after I was shot, the people before I went to jail, the truth was on TMZ. Everybody was putting out whatever they wanted to put out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, my story ain't gonna change. Like what I talk about in my music is my business. I could talk about my life. That's my personal life.
And what do you think your fans? How do you think your fans are reacting? Or
look at the comments.
How are your fans reacting to your song?
Look at the comments. Look at the comments. Mm-hmm. Look at the comments. Anybody that's coming through with a negative comment, I want to say it's a percentage of maybe 5%. Most of the people that might come with a negative comment is new people that never commented on my page, never followed me. You know what I'm saying? They pushing agendas. They picking sides with other things going on. You know what I mean? But my fans, it's a support because my actual fans actually care about what's going on. Some people, they just read over the clickbait, the headline. They don't look to see what's going on. Like, look, when I came out of jail, Troy Ave snitching. How? I just came out of jail on bail. I sat down for 2 months. Like, how did I do that? Mm-hmm. So my actual fans know, no, wait. Troy Ave went to jail, and this happened, and this person did this, and this. They know the actual details of the story. Mm-hmm. So they know there's no way. How? Like I said in my joint, is video, is everything. How does this make sense?
Now, did you ever make up with?
There's so much stuff I want to say, man.
But you can't.
It's like I can't, but I just want everybody to go look at the details,
pull up some
man.
paperwork.
Yeah, if you bring a cup of water into the spot, and then water spills and it gets everybody wet, you can't say well, now I brought the cup of water, but I didn't spill it. Pick up on that how y'all want to pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you can't turn around and say, well, such said I bought the cup of water. You already said I bought the cup of water in here and the floor's wet. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. But whatever, you was gonna ask, did I ever make I'm just tired of the agendas is getting pushed, and it's only handicapping us. It's only handicapping our people.
Now, I was gonna say that.
By our people, I'm not just talking about black people, dog. I'm talking about real, genuine people. I'm promoting realism. I don't care if you got faith in God, then you with me. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you Christian, Catholic, if you Jewish, because this is the divide and conquer that they doing. Because everybody's saying God. The Islam might say God, Allah. You know what I mean? The Jewish people, I'm from Crown Heights. They believe in God. They just don't believe in Jesus Christ. Whatever. So I'm not letting nobody come through with the divide and conquer. They can try, but you can see, no matter what, you cannot tear Troy Ave down. If I was another artist, I'd have been gone.
Right.
Been gone. I wouldn't be successful. I'm still up and up and up.
Now, you talking about divide and conquer and trying to be a better person. Have you spoke to your Joey Badasses, your Banger and Banger's family, or his brother, or even Casanova? Have y'all had a conversation, or you open the conversations, or like what's the situation at? Because like you said, it's a situation where it's divide and conquer. You and Joey Badass, 2 artists from Brooklyn. Like, why should y'all make music? You and Casanova has probably one of my favorite records right now. Like, why couldn't y'all make music? Y'all both from Brooklyn. Banger's family, you was with that family for so long. Why couldn't y'all? Have you reached out, or have y'all had conversations?
I mean, in certain situations, it might be I don't know, it all come with growth, and it all come with not being ignorant no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a man with pride, but I'm not gonna let my pride be a handicap and stop me in life. Because like I always say, people got more pride than money. You know what I mean? So like in certain situations, man, the whole the Casanova thing, man, he's doing like a Pimpin' Curly skit. You know what I'm saying? And then what Ross do, he just kept working. I'm just keep working. I don't care about that. As far as the Joey Bad, like, I'm just really coming to terms with, as a recent of, you know what, Troy Ave, maybe you didn't have to go that far. Even though before I said, man, it ain't no rules to a reaction.
Right.
If somebody slap you and you turn around and hit them with a bat, they shouldn't have slapped you. But now it come with a different perspective, different way of thinking. So maybe I'm like I said, I sent my condolences to his family of Steve's. I ain't have to say that to all their fans, because that's what that
growth.
Yeah, that's growth. Like, and I gotta be the one to show the growth. I can't just talk about it. Mm-hmm. And as far as like with Bang family, after everything happened, I said, yo, I wanna I wish I don't know, his brother hit me, and his brother hit me. I asked his mom to call me on Instagram, whatever, and his brother hit me like maybe a couple weeks later and said, I don't know, don't quote me on the time. It was like, yo, my mom's want to meet you or whatever. But this was after his brother went and was talking down on me and all kind of stuff like that. And like, what people don't realize, I'm a special person, dog. I don't have to, like, you're not going to talk down and talk crazy. But
look at the circumstances.
I'll take a certain level of disrespect from my dog mother, because that's his mother.
But
you know what I'm saying?
He
got that love. See, I don't want to go into the family business and then say what the relationship really is. Bang was my brother. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's his brother too. But what that'll hash out how it hash out or won't. I hope it do. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's a sad situation.
Well,
I'll still be hurt over that.
I would love for you guys.
I would love
to have a conversation.
Are you gonna go meet with his mom?
No, I mean that was so long ago. I wouldn't. That was a phone conversation. It's like, what I'm gonna. Come on, that was supposed. She was supposed to call me after, like, or give me her number or something. Not just, like, that's just too touchy. I'm gonna be respectful to the family, and I don't want to touch on it, man. But that's some divide and conquer. How you going around giving interviews trying to tell me why you mad at Troy Ave?
Well, she's mad at life. I mean, she lost her son.
Not her.
I mean.
Not the mother. Not the mother, for the record. I'm not talking about that. I don't want that to be the headline.
Mm-hmm.
But like, why would the brother tell me that? At one point, I consider him as somebody that was close, as my bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I can't imagine how I would react if something happened to my own brother.
I mean, you gotta think about the situation.
I'm saying if that
everything you gotta be upset at the right people. You gotta channel
but
the right energy.
In the middle of an emotional situation.
How's
your own mom handling everything? Because I know
my mom
this has to be difficult for her. She had retired and
she just real super supportive about, just everything I want to do in life. Because everything I do is for the betterment and the wealth of my family. I'm not a selfish person or a greedy person. That's why I'm out here buying up all these properties and things of that nature, because I know that is everything come to an end. In 3 years, in 5 years, I might want to just retire. I don't want to be out here just still trying to make albums and make money and still doing shows. I might just want to sit up and relax. So my mom's supporting me 100%.
Are you tired of this music business? Like all the drama and all the...
I'm not tired of it. I was jaded by it, but that's why you see I don't be at I don't be at no events unless I'm getting paid. I'm not gonna be hanging out. Like, I would go to CIAA and stuff because I'm booked there, but like I ain't go to the Grammys and stuff. Oh yeah, you should go. It's good network. I ain't nominated for no Grammys, dog. What I'm going there for? Is the front. It's gonna be a bunch of people there fronting, and a lot of them people I got more money than them, and they walking the red carpet. The goal for me was to get money and be successful. And I judge success as getting money because I don't have to be in the hood doing stuff that I had to do before. So I was jaded by the game, but then I took focus of it, and I didn't. All of this ain't the game. I'm here to talk to my fans. Mm-hmm. I'm here to promote my album WC5, my album mixtape. Like I keep it. That's why I'm not like, yo, I got love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was there for my come up, but I'm not following y'all on Instagram. I'm not following nobody because I just don't. You might post something that I don't want to see, that I'm not feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be mad at you and be like, man, why this nigga posting that or whatever? So I don't want no distractions. So I'm only that's why I'm not mad at. That's why I'm not tired of the game, because the game is everything around it. It's like if you on the court and you balling, that's the game. I don't care about the racist fans in the stand. I don't care about what the owners doing trying to trade. I'm balling. I'm putting up 20, 30. That's what I'm about.
When's the next court date? When's your next court date? And did the trial start already, or when does the trial start?
My next court date is in March.
Okay.
And that's another thing. I used to go to the club. It'd be 50, 100 people outside. I go to court. It's just me, family, fans, and reporters. You know what I'm saying? But where all the street niggas, where they at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where that support? Now, don't get me wrong. A couple of my real main close street niggas be there, but like, where's all the people who got the opinions? Mm-hmm. Where are they? That shit is fake. Is not real. Do not let anybody tell you that the streets is real. It's a handicap. It's used to manipulate. It's used to divide and conquer. It's used to keep us stagnated, dog. That's what it's about.
Now closing this out, what would you want to say to everybody that feels like Troy Ave is a snitch or is about to snitch and feels that doesn't like Troy Ave? What would be the last words that you would want to say to the people closing this? I want
everybody to look at the facts. Look at the facts of what's going on, and then you make your decision based on the actual facts. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm the biggest barbershop talking everything. They had me in Newsweek. They ain't never had me in Newsweek before for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look at the fact, dealing facts. I don't want to do things like how you just say, the the people don't like you. No, let's be specific. A lot of media publications don't have a way about.
Some of the people.
You said the people though.
Yeah.
The people was big. That's everybody. We can't do that. We got to deal in facts and detail.
Right.
I always deal in fact. He say, yeah, such is doing good. Okay, well, how's he doing good? You can't just say that. You got to have details. So look at the facts and the details of everything I've been through. Troy Ave ain't do nothing but stand tall. My reputation precedes me. I did what most wouldn't do in that situation. So ain't nothing that I've been doing nothing but standing tall since I came in the game. And just don't let nobody gas you. Don't look at the facts and gather your own opinion. And when you got your opinion, stand strong in it. And then ask people why, if they feel a certain way, whether it's good or bad, why you feel that way. And then see, because a lot of times they got agendas. They on the other side pushing an agenda, or they close to this person, or they affiliated with that. Majority of the times, they affiliated with a person who don't like me for whatever such reason. You might say, why they ain't posting Troy Ave stuff in Complex, or why won't Noisy post it? Well, because they affiliated now. You know what I'm saying? Well, why do Double XL and All Right post it? Oh, well, they have no problem with them. Whatever. You got to deal with the facts, and I do not want people. I'm on a whole nother path. I don't care what people say. There's no ignorance. I'm not accepting ignorance or hate on no level. At what point is it acceptable to be a hater? Well, they'll glaze over on the surface. Yeah, you just a hater because you're saying something on social media or talking down on somebody. Hate is hate, period. Whether you are a racist, that means you hate. Whether you got something against people that's homosexual, that means you hate. Whether you got something against people who have success, that means you hate. And it's worse when you an actual hater, like a street hater, because a racist just won't give you a job. Oh, yeah, come back tomorrow. Won't give you the job. A racist might call you, hey, you nigga, or whatever term they want to use to call you. But a real hater in the street will try to kill you and take your life. So hate is not acceptable under no circumstances at all. And we making it cool to champion haters. I'm telling you, in our society now, we make it acceptable to do certain things. Like, yeah, that's cool, just for a laugh. And then the laugh is over. And then what?
When we talk about trying to take your life, you had a situation on Christmas in 2016 where that happened. Is that still being investigated? Do you
I don't know.
Still feel like
I don't know. I ain't the police. I don't know. I don't know what they gonna do with that. I know now what I'm doing is I'm taking the proper. It's growth. It's growth. I shouldn't have been where I'm at, moving how I'm moving. So now I'll move better. Now I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving home security. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving around without my bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever they doing with that, they doing with that. But look, that's what I'm talking about. The hate will get your life taken. A racist ain't never tried to take my life, ever. Nothing. So let's make sure that we say what it is. Hate is hate. If a racist man do something to you, then you go to jail.
Now that's
Are
not
you
true.
going
The
to
Ku
sit
Klux
down?
Klan has killed a lot of people.
Sure.
Now, if the Ku Klux Klan, no, I said I ain't doing it to me personally. See, I'll be dealing with details.
No, but I know, but you were talking ambiguously.
If a Klan member,
that can happen to a person.
You right. If a Klan member, a hater, come in and do something to you, violence, whatever, and then they send you to jail for it, and then you say, whoa, it wasn't me, it was the Klan member, the hater. Is that, and you should have a feud with the Klan. Like, you should be like, hey, you the Klan, you hating. Is that snitching?
For me, it's not snitching, but because I don't care. I'm gonna tell on a hater and a racist. That's just
now.
That's
Look,
just
now
me,
look.
I don't want them next to me, and I don't need them in society when I'm trying
And you
to raise
saying
five
that,
kids.
and you saying that, and you saying that, and you trying to raise kids. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Should you now? If are you stupid if you go to jail, sit down, hold it down, and then what your kids gonna say when you come home 15, 20 years? Damn,
Right.
Dad, you did that for that? Damn, Dad, that is. Oh no, my dad is a legend. He got all the credibility in the world. But meanwhile, your kids running around. You got to break the cycle. Now your kids gonna be into the street because they looking up to the bullshit as instilled in us. That's a fact. And I had to learn this shit on my own. I had to go through it.
Right, because a lot of people haven't gone through it. So
a lot of people ain't go through it, so they can't understand it. But it's up to them to open their minds and everything. They say the best way to hide something from a black person is in a book. This information age, you could go find out anything. You can do your studies on anything. Ain't nobody put me on a buying houses and real estate. That wasn't something that was in my family, everybody was doing. I went and did it myself. Now, I didn't use that as a handicap to sit back and be like, man, well, all right, I'm going to just be unsuccessful or just be living a regular life. Like, damn, man, I wish I could talk about more stuff, and I want everybody to really take away ignorance is not acceptable.
Well, we'll talk to you more, I'm sure, after the case. And, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to see no brother in jail, but we wish you the best. And go pick up that album right now.
White Christmas 5, WWC5 is called. It's everywhere. Go pick it up and just know everything with Troy Ave, I'm promoting realism, is progression in life. If you hating, if you stagnating, that's not acceptable under no type of code of nothing ever. And anybody that's enabling that, they just stagnating the culture and they doing the devil work. And Troy Ave, I'm a miracle, dog. I could have been killed in the club. I could have been killed on Cred. I'm here for a reason. I keep saying I'm a soldier of God. They laughed at Jesus when he said, he's bringing this religion in, what up? They laughed at him. They laugh at everybody when you try and do your thing until they got no choice but to be, you know what? That person was right. And then sometimes they don't figure that out until you dead. People hate it. Not saying the Tupac
But you
thing.
better stop the Jesus comparisons, man.
I'm not comparing myself to Jesus.
That's the headline. Troy Ave says he's Jesus.
New Jesus.
Hashtag new Jesus.
Hashtag new Jesus.
Whatever. At least they gonna get the God talk one way or another. Like, I pray about, God, if you give me a platform, I'm gonna use that to spread the word of God.
Absolutely.
Look how many people go accept wars and they don't be like, yo, thank God. They want to be, oh man, dang, yo, thanks to the committee, thanks to everybody. Like, come on, dog. Whatever, your belief is your belief, but this is what I'm representing.
All right.
And if you want to pray for me, pay for me, or spray for me, it ain't shit you can say to me.
And there you have it. Troy Ave. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.